My name is Amanda Bertucci, and I'm going to quickly go over some of my results for the Learning About Yourself exercises for OBHR 2P51. Firstly, for my interpersonal communication, I picked the 4 strengths that are taking initiative, organizing, interpersonal communication, and creative thinking. My 4 weaknesses are evaluating routine information, controlling goal setting, and building and maintaining a power base. I completely agree with this, as I tend to be more creative and social where I can, rather than routine assignments or a routine day that I kind of stray from. For emotional intelligence, I received a score of 73, which is above the 70 mark, which means I have an adequate level of emotional intelligence. Some of the statements that I rated a 4 are: obstacles and setbacks may delay me a little, but they don't stop me. I can change tactics quickly when circumstances change, and my impulses or distressing emotions don't often get the best of me at work. Completely agree with this, as I keep a fine line between personal life and work. What do I value? My values include enjoyable and satisfying job, a good marriage, meeting new people, social events, exercising and playing sports, intellectual development, spending time with family, and a healthy and balanced diet. I completely agree with this questionnaire, as I prefer an enjoyable and satisfying job rather than going somewhere every day that just gives me a good paycheck. So I'd prefer to enjoy my life rather than just see it as a time to work and make money. I think that a healthy lifestyle and having a great family base are the key components to being happy. One quiz I disagree with the most are my motivations. So based on the scoring key, I was told that I have a need for power, whereas I think I have a need more for affiliation, being the social individual that I am. For my conflict handling style, my primary conflict style is problem solving, and my fallback intention is compromise. I completely agree with this once again, as I don't like to sweep things under the carpet. If I feel like something needs to be addressed, then I prefer to just do it as it happens to avoid it escalating into something larger. My least likely conflict handling style is forcing. I don't think this is effective in personal relationships or work relationships. Okay, so am I a self-manager? I have a high degree of self-management. So in my day-to-day activities, I like to set goals for myself. So where it's finishing an assignment or finishing my homework or squeezing in the gym between school and work, I like to have these little markers for myself so I can feel accomplished at the end of the day. One of the quizzes I most agree with is my decision-making style. So according to this questionnaire, I tend to make decisions based on gut feelings, and I have a high level of intuition, which indicates that I see the world in holistic terms, and I tend to be creative. I agree 100% with this questionnaire, as I act and make decisions on impulse. I kind of take things as they go rather than pre-plan and have these high expectations. I also have a very positive and excited view of the world. And finally, my organizational culture that would fit me best is something informal, humanistic, flexible, and innovative. Completely agree with this once again because of my creative skills and tendencies. This quiz told me that I'd be good in research and high-tech companies, but for myself, I'm kind of leaning towards more personal relations, or public relations, where I can interact with others, such as event planning and coordinating, something fun, kind of like that. So I appreciate this quiz for teaching me a little bit more about myself and then confirming things that I already did know. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen.